CPI data came in hot. The crypto market said, go F yourself. The Ripple team asked the SEC, hey, don't file your opening brief. You're not going to have jobs in 5 days. Well, they're going to file anyways, and guess what? The crypto market said, go F yourself. We're going to talk XRP, XLM, alt pricing because, well, they're saying go F yourself to the bad news, and they're looking forward.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Now look at the chart of XRP on the screen and tell me that move doesn't look juicy. Yeah, and that's on hot CPI data. I'm telling you, the market is saying F off to the bad news, F off to Gensler, F off to inflation, because in 5 days, crypto is in an all new world. But before we get into the juicy green up on the screen, your comments come first. You're not my wife. She does, then I do. Wigbuster Crypto Gold says XRP blast off. Thanks, Paul, for hanging out with us. Yeah, XRP made a really good move on CPI data. And thank you to everyone who joined us for the news. Ooh, Jeremy Side says, do the Death Valley race. Yeah, I still haven't picked yet what my big race of 2025 into 2026 will be like at the end of the year. The races are super expensive. They're like anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000 a race. So yeah, I gotta find a good one. Bitcoin sitting at 99,129. ETH is 3304. XRP is deep green on the screen at 283. But guess what? So is HBAR up 8.7% to 30.9. XLM's moving as well, up 12% last 24 hours to 47.2. So what happened? CPI data came in hot. Yeah, 2.9. Ooh, what happened? Gasoline index was up. Energy index was up. Food index was up. Food away from home was up. But the market was like, yo, girlfriend, we don't care. The trend is this. See what I'm saying? Inflation was roaring. Now it's leveled off. It's still going up because remember, you have to compound these numbers. So the 2.9 from December of 2024 has to be added to December of 2023, which was 3.4, which has to be added to what? December 2022, which was what? 6.5. So that's where you see inflation is the compounding of these numbers. So the problem is this. We are upticking with inflation, and that's bad because that means people like you and me pay more for stuff. We're paying more for food, we're paying more for gas, we're paying more for fuel, we're paying more for everything. Are you getting more? Well, you're getting more from this channel because I'm bringing you the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, even on holidays. Yes, even on holidays. Okay, so here's the uptick. We've had 3 reports in a row come in high, but the crypto market said, go F yourselves. We're looking forward. What is the crypto market looking forward to? Well, my Garmin's telling me right now that it's the 15th of January, and that in 5 days, what everyone? We're going to get a new SEC. We're going to get a new president. We're going to get a new CFTC, and they're all pro-crypto. So the crypto market right now is like, look, we get it. Inflation is spicy. It's going back up faster than we'd like it to, but there's more good outweighing the bad. Oh, and by the way, it's not just the United States. I've got everyone's inflation data up on the screen. That's right. If you live in Russia, 8.9. If you live in Brazil, 4.83. If you live in Saudi Arabia, 1.9. Australia, 2.8. And you're like, Klaus, how do I find all of this juicy, hot information? It's all linked in the description below. Any article you see in this video and all my other ones, yep, it's all there. So CPI data comes in hot. Energy, housing, food, it's all hot. But the market is okay with that. In fact, when the information was released, that's this candlestick right here for XRP. It was at a low of 278 on that candlestick and got up to 289. So the market is like, yo, we'll take it. Now. This goes even further, okay? Ripple's leadership blasts the SEC after filing an appeal. Basically what happened was this. Ripple executives reached out to the SEC and they're like, look, you don't need to file this opening brief today. You're not going to have jobs. It's going to be a whole different crypto world in 5 days. So don't piss away the taxpayers' money. Why are you filing something that's going to get, thrown out? Resolved. However they do it. Well, the SEC filed anyway. Stuart Alderati is a little pissed. I'll share the quote with you. On January 20th, Gensler's war on crypto ends at the SEC. We asked the SEC to agree to postpone the filing of their opening brief and their appeal of our victory. Deadline January 15th, and they refused. What a waste of time and taxpayers' dollars. Nevertheless, we are confident in our position and appeal and look forward to working with new SEC leadership to resolve this matter. That's what's happening. You're seeing the entire crypto market look forward. Bad CPI data, don't really give a shit. Jerome Powell is going to leave rates high for a while. Cool, Jerome Powell, you can go F yourself. Gary Gensler still wants to file the opening brief, even though he's not going to have a job in 5 days. Well, wipe your butt with this toilet paper of Gary G's face. Go get yourself some tacos, burritos, have a whole pitcher of margaritas, make it all spicy down there, and give him your morning dump right on Gary's face. But that's the key. The market's looking forward. This is awesome. Okay, let's look at XLM, right? Doing the same thing as XRP. And what's really cool about this is when you zoom out and you go to the 1 day, you see all this poop right here, all this junk. This was all when what, everyone? When CPI data was high. So as CPI data is high, it knocks down the prices of crypto. Now CPI data is coming up, but crypto is like, yo, girlfriend, we don't care because we've got bigger things out there that we're looking forward to. So this is a much healthier market than what we saw 2022, 2023, and into most of 2024. And it has to do with the change in leadership in the United States because it's going to thaw a lot of money on the sidelines that are going to want to get into crypto once we get regs, once Gary Gensler is gone. So right now, bad news is the SEC files their opening brief. Crypto market doesn't give a crap. Bad news as CPI data comes in hot, which means you and I are all paying for way more than what we should. Crypto market doesn't care. XRP, the alts making a move. BTC as well, but the alts are making a deeper move. And that's why I'm super excited. Because the alts have a lot more to gain with the change in leadership at the SEC and CFTC. And you're sitting there going, Klaus, why would the alts benefit more from a change in leadership of the SEC and change in leadership with the president? Because Bitcoin has been given the golden pass, right? Everyone out there is like, yo, BTC is a commodity. Don't want to touch it. Don't want to touch it. BTC commodity. So they're not worried about securities laws application to BTC, which is classified as a commodity. So when all of a sudden we find out that we're getting nuevo securities laws, we're getting new people at the head of the SEC, pro-crypto people in Congress, you're like, yo, BTC's already gotten the golden pass. It's not going to benefit much from this, but the alts are. Look at HBAR making a move, up 7.7% last 24 hours, 30.7. Avalanche, ADA, DOT, ICP, VeChain, they're all roaring more so than BTC. So, crypto market is evolving. Not only is it evolving, the crypto market is optimistic and looking ahead. Now, if CPI data keeps going up like this, we're going to have some problems. But right now, there's not that much weight on this data because we're looking ahead. And you're sitting here going, Klaus, what do you mean by there's not that much data? Aren't reports just reports? Well, yeah, but some of these reports have a bigger effect than others. When inflation is coming in at a 9.1% year-over-year clip, that's bad. That shakes the market down. June of 2022. What were the prices in June of 2022? Not that good. They were really, really low. But the market now is much stronger. The market is like, yo, we can digest 2.9 because we've dealt with 9.1. Now, if this continues to go up, will it garner more attention, more strength, more weighting? Well, yes, of course it will. But right now, the crypto market is okay with that. The crypto market is okay with short-term poop sandwich and long-term optimism. So this is actually surprisingly really good. Well, it's not really a surprise because we all have been looking forward to January 20th and the dates after that where we get the new regs, the ETFs, and all that kind of fun stuff, right? But normally the crypto market has been reacting pretty bad to Jerome Powell and CPI data. In fact, the last crash happened. Why? Because Jerome Powell said, yo, we were going to give you 4 cuts in 2025, but now we're only going to give you 2. Well, if CPI data keeps going up, we're only going to get 1. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, my bad, Gary and Jerome. But the market's cool with that. And the market is just sitting here going, you know what? We understand macros aren't going to be the best, but we've got so much more cool stuff coming down the pipe. So, January 20th, big change, the crypto market's looking to it. So now that sets up the idea of expectations. The crypto market, the stock market, because Dow futures were up like 630 points on the announcement of CPI data. The markets as a whole are like, look, we're optimistic, we're looking forward. So that means now those expectations are optimistic and forward looking too, which means what, everyone? It means that if this new regime doesn't get the crypto regs done, if the new head of the SEC and the cryptos don't get stuff done, the market is going to be let down. Why? Because they're expecting so many good things. They're expecting so much good stuff coming out of this new regime that it's enough to erase Jerome Powell being negative. It's enough to erase CPI data being negative. And the market's expecting goodness. So it's expectation versus reality. If all of a sudden you're telling your wife, yo, baby, I'm going to give you the best hour of your life, and you Snapchat her that, you send her pictures, you send her all sorts of naughty stuff, and she's like, oh, an hour, huh? And you're like, yeah, not 59 minutes, 1 hour. I'm going to give you the juice-a-roni. All of a sudden, you show up, and your wife's expecting an hour, and you last 5 minutes. Expectation, reality. That's what it's all about. So right now in the crypto market, we're expecting lots of good stuff from these new leaders. Lots of good stuff. Regs, all sorts of good stuff, right? But what if we don't get it? You see what I'm saying? So we have to pay attention to what the new leadership was doing and how fast they get stuff done. Because the crypto market is about expectation versus reality. We expected CPI data to come in hot. In fact, I even shared with you several videos, expectations saying, yo, be ready, it's coming in hot. So we knew it. We had that expectation built in mind. That's awesome. Let's just hope, though, the reality of the new regime is that it is positive, that we do get stuff done, that we do get regs done in the first 6 months, that we do get an XRP ETF in the first 6 months, that our favorites out there of the alts feel like they can do more because they're finally getting the regs that they need, the rules that they need. By the way, the courts yesterday stepped in and said, you know what, SEC, you have to provide clear rules for the crypto industry so that they know what's legal and what's not. This is all part of that change, everyone. So right now, the crypto market is saying, screw off bad news. We're looking forward because it's all about expectations versus reality. So let me send my wife a snap. I will give you the best 30 seconds of your life. See, I set the expectation low so that when I last a minute, she's like, oh, you 2x'd your duration? Yeah, baby. Expectations versus reality. Choo-choo, bitches.